I'm April San Pedro and we're gonna do a journal with me video today. Now, this is gonna be a very simple journal spread. It does not involve any techniques nor any other materials that you will be needing for journaling. Although this one though is somewhat like a junk journal because I'll be using some of the packaging that I got from the Traveler's Notebook and from the Midori Notebook as well. Now, I would consider this as a junk journal because technically you're supposed to throw out all the packaging included with your notebook or other things that you will buy. However, since this is my very first traveler's notebook, I really want to keep everything with me. So that's why I'm including all the packaging for this journal spread. Now, aside from packaging, I also like collecting tissue wrappers or tickets maybe or anything ephemeras that I can include in my journaling. Now, this spread did not include any other materials that will prettify my journal spread aside from the basic ones, of course, but I kind of like how this turned out because I got creative on how to play with the packaging. Now, as you can see, what I'm doing right here is I turned the glassine paper that was a cover from the Midori notebook that I got, and I really like the paper or the texture of it, and I wasn't really sure how to incorporate it with my journal spread. And then I've thought of using it as a pocket so I can include all the papers that are included in the packaging. That pocket idea really made me happy because not only I was able to use the glassine paper, I was also able to keep all the other packaging inside and made it a bit tidy. Now, honestly, I'm not really sure why I want to keep all those packaging in my journal, but there's something about Japanese stationery that they're so cute, simple, that you're just gonna have a hard time throwing them away. Well, at least to me, and if you're into paper. I hope if you're watching this, you're like me who loves to collect junk and turn them into something pretty or put it in your journal as well. If you are, let me know in the comments what are your favorite ephemeras. Right now, I'm cutting this hand with a pencil drawing from the Midori packaging. Now, this one is quite challenging for me because I'm not sure if I want to include this or not. But then later on, I kind of figured out that it would also be nice if I'll just include this in the spread. And there it is. I just find a way how to include it on my spread. So I just placed it on the bottom part of my journal. Now, I did not want to include the entire packaging in my journal. I was just looking for a pattern that looks interesting and that I can add on my spread. So just like this one, this is a dot grid pattern that's included in the packaging. And I just cut a little portion. Well, actually, I think this is the entire pattern in the packaging, and I just cut it off and added it on the spread. And just like this one, I want to use the MD paper logo on my spread. And so I just cut it off. And here I'm just finding a way how to include it. Now I'm just trying to align it whether I should put it on the pocket or on the other page or somewhere else. But I do know that I just want to use this logo. So I found a way how to include the MD paper logo. And if you notice, I use staple wire to bind the pocket onto the journal. Now, some of you may find it a bit bothering because it's kind of looks ugly, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the bare naked staple wires on my journals. And so that didn't really bother me at all. Now, I also cut this icon from the packaging still and just glued it there. So while I was working on the spread, I noticed that all the inserts inside the pocket are falling off every now and then. So I decided to just put a paper clip. And I think that will keep all the papers tidy. So it's journaling time. I'm using this Tombow for my title. So I just want to keep this sweet and simple. I just added a title for the love of journaling because I want to remember this moment by that I got all these notebooks for the love of journaling. While I was doing this journal spread, I was really thinking that I want to share this with you because I want to show you that you don't really need fancy things to journal. You know, simple things like this one, like the packaging or a tissue, maybe you can use them for your journaling to remember a moment by. And this is what I came up with, all the packaging that I had from the Traveler's Notebook and the Midori. And since I just want to keep this simple, I just matched the color green from the hand with the paper clip and the label for the date. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again on my next one. Bye!